Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday with the Whittemore Group. You've got Tim here again, your local expert and enthusiastic professional. Hey, I just wanted to go through. It is September 11th, 2019. It's been 18 years since we got attacked. I think I can remember last time that actually happened to me. I could still remember like it was yesterday. I was a senior in high school, saw it actually on the TV, sent us all home. Just absolutely devastating day. I know a year after that, almost an exact year, September 9th of 2002, I actually decided to join the Air Force because I wanted to do something to get back. That ended up turning itself into about a 14-year career. Ended up moving or PCSing 7 times throughout this entire thing, and it really taught me a lot about resilience, and that's really what I wanted to talk about today. And resilience through the PCS with family, friends, and just moving every single time. It's a high stress environment. Anybody that's been able to move before can definitely tell that it is a high stress environment. And so there's a couple of things that you can do in order to try to mitigate those things. And these are some things that I've kind of looked up and also just from my personal experience. So the best thing that I can tell you to do is do your research prior to moving. So let's talk more about moving since I'm in real estate. All right, let's get this going. So figure out when you're moving to this area, are you looking to purchase? Are you looking to rent? The best way to figure out kind of what you're going to be doing is, well, Google it. You can also contact a real estate professional there. They'd be more than happy to tell you what the differences are from that. Or you can check any of my videos out on YouTube, and there's definitely one there for the purchase rent scenario, especially in our area. You can also talk to your sponsor. You do get a sponsor when you PCS to that next area. You can talk to them and see what everybody else is doing and what kind of the trends are for that, and kind of figure out where you should go. Next is to take control of your calendar, because you got to move from your other place anyway, right? So get in there, know what things have to be done before you actually have to get them done, and you can mark them off as things go. If you're prepared for it, it's really going to help. So leads me to my next one, which is prepare and then prepare some more. All right. Don't procrastinate. You can actually go to militaryOneSource.com, and they have, and you can create a checklist for everything. If you've got pets, if you've got kids, if you have an infant, like you can go through and it specifically says, I'm going from this place or this area to this next base, and it gives you everything. So if you're a spouse or even a military member and that's your first PCS, go ahead and check that out, and it'll give you just another checklist. Yeah, another checklist for you to kind of go through, which is really funny because, being and supporting another military member, it actually tells you to remind the service member to do certain things. So definitely check that out, and it will help you out a lot more. Make sure that it's not going to be all inclusive. So if you're selling a house before you're moving to, again, make sure to talk to your local real estate agent so you know exactly what's going on there. If you're trying to sell that on your own, definitely do some research prior to getting into that, because there's a lot involved and you don't want to mess with that stuff up. All right, so don't go it alone. Let's go into the next part. Get a support group. Do you have family there? Do you have friends, neighbors? Don't try to do this on your own, because it can really, really take it on. If your significant other or your spouse is already there and you're trying to do it by yourself, it can be and will be really stressful. So recruit some people around there to help you out, to lend a hand. Maybe watch the kids while the movers are coming in, moving everything out. Best actually scenario with that, something that I've learned, if you can schedule that and it's the school's in session, schedule that during the school hours. It'll be a little bit easier to take care of that and mitigate some of the other obligations that you have with the family. But the neighbors can be really nice and be able to maybe go get you food or the movers food or whatever you got to do. Another one, again, don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate, because if you do, and you were like me back then, everything bunches up at the end. It's super, super stressful, and oh my God. And then you're just scrambling at the last second. So those checklists, get a calendar, get all those things ready, and you'll be good to go for your next move. And the biggest thing here that I know comes up is the process of negative emotions. So those things, it's going to happen. It's going to creep in your head like, oh my God, this is overwhelming. I can't do this. Da, 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 da. Make sure that you can kind of compartmentalize or separate the stresses and the things that are going wrong, we'll say, or not to plan, with your intense emotions. Try to separate those two. Try to delineate them. My best suggestion, if nobody's around, you can write them down, like journaling, and it just lets your thoughts get out on paper and just releases it. The best thing you could probably do is get a family or friend or family member or friend and actually just talk it out. Just vent. Just vent it out. And then after a while, you can get an objective sort of look at everything so that you can go, okay, well, things still have to get done. I can get this done. And then your support group's going to go, woo, yes, you can. Go get it. So try to do that. Definitely don't hold those emotions in. Try to stay as much as positive as possible, and you're going to make it through. If you got any questions, again, and you're going through this video, you can add them to the comments below. You can message me or my team at any time, and we'll be happy to help you through that PCS or that next move that come into our area. If you like this information or know somebody else that could use it, make sure to like and share this video with them. And we're always here if you need any additional information. All right, again, I'm Tim with the Whittemore Group here at eXp Realty, and I hope to hear from you soon. See you next week.